as the ex-football hooligan Stephen Yaxley Lennon, otherwise known as the far-right activist Tommy Robinson, is found guilty at court for contempt and sentenced to 18 months, we take a look at who the real Tommy Robinson is. Hi to you all and welcome back to the channel which just gone viral for yet another awesome video. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video we take a look at the reports of Tommy Robinson being found guilty at court and also his background of who the real Tommy Robinson is. Stephen Yaxley Lennon, the football hooligan, otherwise known as the far-right activist Tommy Robinson, has now been jailed for 18 months for contempt of court for repeatedly false allegations against a Syrian refugee in breach of his injunction. He was told that nobody is above the law. As Tommy Robinson was told, flagrant breaches had been done in a sophisticated way to ensure that false claims would achieve maximum coverage, reaching tens of millions of people via social media, such as X. The court was told that Tommy Robinson had shown no remorse and that there was no realistic prospect of rehabilitation, said Mr. Justice Johnson, who told Woolwich Crown Court on Monday all of his actions so far suggest he regards himself as above the law. However, the judge allowed for 4 months to be removed from his sentence and purged Tommy Robinson to remove the false claims from social media accounts he controlled if he wished the 4 months to be removed. While 2 days had been set aside for the hearing, the court was told in the morning that Tommy Robinson had admitted contempt through 10 breaches of a High Court order made in 2021, which led to the Solicitor General issuing 2 contempt claims. The hearing was told that Robinson had in effect repeated all of the allegations that led him to losing a libel case brought by Jamal Hajiz, who had been filmed being attacked at a school in West Yorkshire. Shortly after the video of the incident went viral, Tommy Robinson falsely claimed in Facebook videos that Hijaz was not innocent and he violently attacks young English girls in his school. The false claims were repeated by Tommy Robinson in interviews with figures such as Gareth Icke, who is the son of conspiracy theorist David Icke, and in a film made by Tommy Robinson entitled Silence. It was viewed by millions of people, as a result being shared on online platforms, including that of another public figure, Andrew Tate. Not to mention the £100,000 compensation Tommy Robinson had to pay to another man he made allegations against. In total, Tommy Robinson has racked up nearly £2 million worth of debts with regards to legal fees and compensation. 1-2. So, how does a man such as Tommy Robinson is still able to put out videos with regards to racial hatred and stirring up violence, yet he's still invited to go on TV and none of his videos have been pulled? Also, how does someone as an activist pay their money and bills? And who was it who was paying Tommy Robinson £8,000 a month? When you look into Tommy Robinson and his background and the people he socialises with and mixes with, all becomes very clear. It also just shows you that he's not for the people such as you and I, but for his own people. And with regards to the protection of children, when it comes to children who are victims of war, Tommy Robinson doesn't seem to care. So, let's take a look at the man and decide for ourselves whether his protection of children and his motivations are just as fake as the character Tommy Robinson.
Who is Tommy Robinson and who helped him get to where he is today? When we look into the background of the organisation he founded, the English Defence League, we could take the view that it was intended to be an offshoot of the terrorist Zionist organisation, the JDL, the Jewish Defence League. In fact, his co-founder at the English Defence League was an individual who called himself Paul Ray. Paul Ray, prior to founding the English Defence League, infiltrated the International Solidarity Movement, a pro-Palestinian organisation which Rachel Corrie had been a member of. Paul Ray infiltrated and spied on this pro-Palestinian organisation and then submitted the information to several different intelligence agencies. Following his work for Israel, Paul Ray founded the English Defence League with Tommy Robinson. When it came time for the English Defence League to be registered on Companies House, that was carried out by a former Israeli soldier, Roberta Moore. Moore led what they called the EDL's Jewish unit, which regularly partnered with the Zionist Federation to hold demonstrations outside the Israeli embassy. Roberta Moore is pictured here alongside the head of the Canadian branch of the Zionist terror organization, the JDL, and the genocidal Israeli politician Moshe Feiglin. Roberta Moore is pictured here with the vice chair of the Zionist Federation at the time, Jonathan Hoffman.
It is no hidden secret that the EDL, the English Defence League, was a branch off and a faculty of the JDL, which is the Jewish Defence League. Members of the EDL had links to the Jewish Defence League and was even infiltrating Muslim groups, researching and sending information back to the Israeli and Jewish Defence League.
I received these packages today.
He's admired somewhat as one of the brains of the EDL. He's just got a delivery of quotes from the Quran from his researcher in Israel.
Tommy Robinson even went to lengths to even pull down and remove this video, but unfortunately for him, it still stays up.
I notice you're wearing a shirt or a button that says "I'm a Zionist." What does a Zionist mean to you? What is a Zionist?
Well, a Zionist is someone who believes in a homeland for Jewish people.
I believe. My definition, when I've looked at that in the dictionary, is Israel first.
It means Israel first.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
you know, there is a negative connotation in a lot of realms about Zionism, and since it does denote that it is Israel first, can you possibly serve two masters? Meaning, can you serve England and Israel at the same time?
Shalom. Listen, let me tell you something. Yeah. If there was a war tomorrow, which there will be, because I'll probably start at the end of the session. If there was a war and it kicked off, I would be there on the front line fighting for Israel.
Israel killed 3 former British soldiers with an airstrike in Gaza. What was the response of Britain's patriot, Tommy Robinson? British people that do aid work in Gaza are cucks. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Which brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you haven't already, consider smashing subscribe. And if you like the video, smash the like button. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.